Have you ever imagined an animal with three hearts, blue blood, and the incredible ability to solve puzzles, escape from locked containers, and completely change its appearance in just a few seconds? It might sound like something from a science fiction movie, but this amazing creature is very real. Hidden beneath the ocean's surface lives one of the most intelligent animals on Earth, the octopus. Scientists have spent decades studying these fascinating animals, and every new discovery seems more unbelievable than the last. From opening jars to escaping aquariums, octopuses continue to surprise researchers with abilities that challenge what we know about animal intelligence. So today, we're going to explore some of the most incredible facts about octopuses. By the end of this video, you'll understand why many scientists consider them one of the most extraordinary creatures ever to evolve on our planet. Let's begin with one of the most famous facts. Fact number 1, an octopus has 3 hearts. Yes, that's true. 2 of its hearts pump blood to the gills, where oxygen is collected from the water. The 3rd heart pumps oxygen-rich blood to the rest of the body. But here's something even more surprising. When an octopus swims quickly, the main heart temporarily stops beating. Swimming becomes so exhausting that the animal actually prefers crawling across the ocean floor whenever possible. Walking is much more energy efficient than swimming. This is one reason you'll often see octopuses slowly moving across rocks and coral instead of constantly swimming through open water. Now let's talk about something even stranger. Fact number 2, octopus blood is blue. Unlike humans, whose blood is red because it contains iron-rich hemoglobin, octopus blood contains a molecule called hemocyanin, which uses copper instead of iron to transport oxygen. Copper gives the blood its deep blue color. This adaptation allows octopuses to survive in the cold, low-oxygen waters found deep beneath the ocean's surface, where many other animals would struggle to survive. It's just one more example of how evolution has perfectly adapted these incredible animals to life underwater. And believe it or not, the next fact might be even more surprising. The octopus doesn't just think with its brain. Much of its intelligence is spread throughout its 8 arms. The octopus doesn't just think with its brain. In fact, nearly 2/3 of its neurons are located inside its 8 arms rather than in its central brain. This means each arm can process information almost independently. Imagine reaching for an object, while each of your hands could make smart decisions on its own. That's essentially how an octopus works. Each arm can explore, touch, taste, and react to its surroundings without waiting for instructions from the brain. Scientists have even observed octopus arms continuing to respond to touch for a short time after being separated from the body. It sounds unbelievable, but it demonstrates just how unique their nervous system really is. Another amazing fact is that every sucker on an octopus arm is incredibly powerful. A single octopus may have more than 2,000 suckers, and each one can grip objects independently. But gripping isn't all they do. Each sucker can actually taste what it touches. That's right. When an octopus wraps its arms around a rock, a shell, or even another animal, it is both feeling and tasting the surface at the same time. This gives the octopus an extraordinary way of exploring the underwater world. Now let's talk about camouflage. Many animals can change color. The octopus takes this ability to an entirely different level. Within a fraction of a second, it can completely transform its appearance. Special skin cells called chromatophores expand and contract to create different colors almost instantly. But that's only half of the story. The octopus can also change the texture of its skin. Tiny muscles raise bumps and folds that make smooth skin suddenly look rough like coral, spiky like algae, or rocky like the ocean floor. From only a few feet away, it can become almost impossible to see. Some species can even imitate the movement of seaweed gently swaying with the ocean current, making predators swim right past without noticing them. And if camouflage isn't enough, the octopus has another incredible defense. When threatened, it releases a thick cloud of dark ink into the water. The ink creates a temporary smoke screen that confuses predators and gives the octopus valuable seconds to escape. Some scientists believe the ink also interferes with the predator's sense of smell, making it even harder to continue the chase. It's one more example of how evolution has equipped the octopus with an astonishing collection of survival tools. But perhaps the most surprising ability of all is that some octopuses have learned how to solve puzzles that many animals could never figure out. If you think camouflage is the octopus's greatest talent, Wait until you discover how intelligent it really is. Scientists consider the octopus one of the smartest animals on Earth. Despite having a relatively short lifespan, many species demonstrate remarkable problem-solving abilities. In laboratories around the world, octopuses have solved puzzles that would confuse many other animals. They've learned to open screw-top jars from the inside to reach food. They've figured out complex maze-like containers. Some have even memorized solutions and repeated them much faster the second time. This isn't simple instinct. It's real learning. Researchers have also discovered that octopuses recognize different people. Some animals react the same way to every human. Octopuses don't. They remember which researchers feed them, which ones handle them gently, and which ones they don't seem to like. In some famous studies, certain octopuses consistently sprayed water only at specific caretakers, while ignoring everyone else. That suggests they can distinguish between individual humans. Even more surprising, octopuses appear to play. Play is considered a sign of advanced intelligence because it serves no immediate survival purpose. Scientists have watched octopuses repeatedly push floating objects through the water, chase them, retrieve them, and start again. They weren't hunting. They weren't defending themselves. They simply seemed to enjoy the activity. Another incredible behavior is their ability to use tools. The veined octopus has been observed collecting discarded coconut shells from the ocean floor. At first glance, this seems strange. The shells are awkward to carry and slow the octopus down. But once danger approaches, the octopus quickly assembles the shells into a protective shelter and hides safely inside. This is one of the clearest examples of tool use ever documented in an invertebrate. Perhaps even more astonishing is their curiosity. Divers often report octopuses approaching them instead of swimming away. Some gently reach out with an arm to explore a camera, a diving mask, or even a hand. They're not attacking. They're investigating. Everything new is an opportunity to learn. This curiosity may be one of the reasons octopuses adapt so well to changing environments. However, their lives are surprisingly short. Many species live only 1 to 3 years. After reproducing, most adults die naturally. The female spends weeks protecting her eggs without leaving to hunt. She cleans them constantly, keeps fresh water flowing over them, and refuses food until the babies hatch. By the time her young emerge into the ocean, she has exhausted all of her energy. It's one of the most remarkable examples of parental dedication in the animal kingdom. And yet, the next fact might be the most unbelievable of all. Some octopuses can completely imitate other animals. If you've made it this far, you've already discovered that the octopus has 3 hearts, blue blood, thousands of taste-sensitive suckers, and extraordinary intelligence. But perhaps its most astonishing ability is still waiting. Some octopuses don't simply hide. They become something else entirely. The mimic octopus found in the waters of Southeast Asia can imitate several dangerous sea animals with incredible accuracy. It can flatten its body and spread its arms to resemble a venomous lionfish. Moments later, it may bury 6 of its arms and glide across the sand looking exactly like a deadly sea snake. It can even imitate flatfish by waving its arms in perfect synchronization while swimming. Predators often hesitate because they believe they're looking at a dangerous animal instead of a harmless octopus. It's one of the most advanced forms of mimicry ever discovered in nature. Scientists are still studying how the mimic octopus decides which animal to imitate. It appears to choose the disguise depending on the predator nearby. That level of behavioral flexibility is extremely rare in the animal kingdom. The more researchers study octopuses, the more mysteries they uncover. Some scientists even describe them as the closest thing we have to meeting, an alien intelligence on Earth. Not because they came from another planet, but because they evolved along such a different path from mammals and birds. Their bodies, nervous system, and behavior are unlike almost anything else alive today. Every new discovery reminds us how little we still know about the oceans. In fact, experts estimate that a large portion of marine life remains undiscovered. Who knows what other incredible creatures are waiting beneath the waves? The octopus teaches us an important lesson. Nature is far more creative than we often imagine. The most extraordinary inventions don't come from science fiction. They already exist beneath the surface of our own planet. If you enjoyed discovering these incredible octopus facts, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Amazing Facts, and turn on notifications so you never miss another fascinating journey into the wonders of nature. Thanks for watching. And remember, the world is full of amazing facts. You just have to know where to look. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, share it with someone who loves amazing facts, and tell us in the comments which octopus fact surprised you the most. Subscribe to Amazing Facts for more incredible discoveries every week. Thanks for watching.